Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into our second last race in the night. And let me get some music rolling here. Dat Jules. So, well, okay, Dat Jules for the second time. Let me rephrase that. Family Jewel 7X did the intro music there, along with Dorcas128, or 1218. Wow, did I just number that wrong? Doing the video portion of the intro. Music right here, also done by Family Jewel 7X. On that note, though, like I said, welcome into our second to last race of the evening here. On the left-hand side, we got Awaken Smoke, your New England representative. He's going to be taking on Rumn, your Baltimore representative. And again, Awaken still in the playoff race. If I could find my link, which I don't have anymore, oh well, I'd actually be able to tell you exactly what he needs to do, but definitely needs 2 wins from here on out. I think if he loses whatsoever, he is out of that playoff race in the AFC. So big race for him right here. He's got to pull this one out. And again, for those who don't know what we do, we're going to wind up doing a best 2 out of 3 race through the Womb 2. Excuse me, we're both going to use Isaac, the same save file, which is Platinum God, so every item's unlocked. And again, we'll do a best 2 out of 3. Whoever kills Mom's Heart first is going to get a point at the bottom of the screen where you see the zeros right now. And again, excuse me, we get the 7-band items listed out in chat here as you see the link into both of their channels. And there's the 7-band items, so nobody on the way down can pick up Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, Toothpicks, or the Shovel. Again, Toothpicks are allowed to be picked up, but only if you really, really want them. You can D6 them and roll them if you want to. And again, they know the rules, and they're going to get off and racing as soon as Awaken's done with all of his gifts here. By the way, I haven't lined up his video screen yet because I haven't once seen his Isaac window yet tonight, so hopefully that's lined up right too. Alright, so they're on a call together. Like I said, they'll get off and racing whenever they're ready. Alright, and best of luck to both. Looks like on Awaken's side we're going to reset that $3 bill. I'm going to be off and running with the Robo Baby, though. So you see full on range with that technology laser tier. And 2 pills, might as well give him a shot. Wow. Telepills right back outside, so I guess we won't worry about those other pills for Rumn. That timing. Gotta love telepills like that. So Rumm knows what telepills look like, and we've seen those be, A, very useful, and also be kind of dangerous at the same time. So, I don't know, that can either help you or really, really come back to haunt you. This year, though, I think we've had more luck with telepills than anything. You can ask Awaken Smoke about that. If you guys didn't see his race last week, go back and watch those highlights. We created a, well, actually, I believe we're calling it, crap, was it, shoot, I forgot what he exactly came up with because we had like 7 different ones, but I think it was telesmoking, if I'm not mistaken, that he settled on. Although getting no luck with this run so far, gonna reset this one again. So he's hoping for a way to teleport around like last time to make up some of this time differential Rumm's building up. So you tell me telesmoking doesn't work best. Like, that seems to be... I like that one. Personally, I love telesmoking, so I'm hoping that was the winner, but I hope I'm correct on that, because it sounds the best to me, honestly. Alright, speaking of those toothpicks... Oh, wow. As if it couldn't have turned into any worse of an item. I'd say we got a little crappier on Awaken's side. He actually re-rolled the toothpicks, so let's see those banned item emotes. It's actually Spaz TP now, believe it or not. Again, look in the lower right corner, you'll actually see those listed. But again, let's see those in chat. Again, Awaken passed on shot speed increase with those toothpicks. That's why we allow them to be re-rolled. Can take them if you want. Re-rolled it into the poop, though. And again, that would spawn a coil or a little coil of poop on the ground that you could put out and hope for an item. Same thing that the Book of Sin would actually give you here. Although the bomb would kind of be, I don't think you're going to find that in poop. Either way, you can get keys, hearts, coins out of the poop, but it's pretty rare. At least Book of Sin, you know you're going to get something out of it. And Awaken can take that with him, keep moving on along, and fight Duke of Flies here. Ooh, and that pentagram, so Awaken going to be much happier with this run now. So damage up on his tiers. He'll move on to the 2nd floor where Rumm's at, and still looking for his item room. At least he's found his boss fight now. What's up, operator? How you doing? That troll bomb homing in on Awaken. Nothing much you could do there. Actually, thinking about it, there was. He could have taken the same damage from that bomb as he took while walking in through the door of that curse room. So technically, he could have saved half a heart, but that's pushing it. Doing real good tonight. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, yet another dead end on Awaken's side. So amazingly enough, Cellar winding up with some dead end rooms already. That doesn't bode well for later on other floors. So you're going to grab himself a 2 of spades, have a double up the amount of keys that you have in Awaken's side. Again, if you have 0, you get 2 out of it, so not worth using it yet for him. You'll find his item room, use that key, and then if he needs it, we'll double up and, well, double up 0 doesn't really give you 2, but he'll get 2 free keys out of that situation. Now with 2, he could actually get 4 out of this, for example. And there you go, using that 2 of spades does double that up, and he'll use 1 of those 4 keys here on his item room. Alright, so everybody's favorite famine fight. We all know what to do. Let's all greet him the same way he does to us and say, hey, if you would. Oh, crap. Totally misspelled that. Screw my keyboard. I was gonna put that in too, but screw my keyboard. It doubled up like every word of that. Or every letter of that. I'm not doing it again. So, move point. We got Steven on the right side for Rumn. We'll find 1 of 2 items coming out of this for him. So real quick, we'll know. We got that cube of meat, as usual, for Awaken Smoke. That'll orbit around blocking shots, also damaging anything it contacts. That Devil Deal, wow, gonna buy Guppy's Tail for 1 heart as Awaken. And he'll move on down to his Caves 1. Guppy's Tail gonna give him more chance of locked chest spawns. We saw, it was Melloways got cursed with that, if you will. So, again, another Guppy item on the right side for Rumn. He's gonna grab Guppy's Paw. We'll get to that in a second. Like I was saying for Awaken, though, more chance of locked chest spawns, less keys because of that. And again, with 3 at the moment, you can get into item rooms, but I wouldn't start opening up too many locked chests just yet until I found more keys. Alright, Yumheart is actually charged. Awaken just gonna... There we go. I was gonna say gonna hang on to it for now, but there is your use of it. So would have healed him for a full red heart if he needed it. Got the half heart back out, if nothing else. And finding his item room immediately here, where I'm gonna be looking for 2 item rooms. And excuse me on this. So we'll find 2 item rooms here, also 2 boss fights side by side in this XL floor. Which isn't looking like one quite yet, but you'll see it come into play sooner or later. No keys for that first one. We got nothing special for Awaken. We'll be leaving everything behind, it looks like, on this run. This is getting ridiculous. Run with 2 of the same pills. Ooh, 2 health downs. No thanks. So leaving the other one behind. Moving on. We got Guppy's Paw for Rumn, which I haven't mentioned yet. I did point it out, but we haven't said what it does. Every one of his red health containers, which now he's only down to 2, can turn into 3 blue soul hearts apiece. Ooh, now we found our full health pills, so Rumn knows exactly what a lot of his pills look like. This will come in handy for later on, especially if you can get your hands on that other full health pill I'm looking at in the center of that room. Or Rumn could have made use of it, but mind you, would have had to use up his Guppy's Paw pretty much right there to be able to make use of that health down, becoming a full health bill. So I probably wouldn't have held on to it. I like what he's doing here, especially because he got an Emperor card out of this in the long run. So yeah, he could have turned that into a few extra soul hearts, but do you really want to do that this early is the question. Like, I don't like getting rid of my red hearts this early on in a run. Even if it's Guppy's Paw, I do not like having nothing but blue hearts. Blue Baby is my absolute nemesis. Yeah, see, I don't like taking the aggressive route too often unless I'm getting some real big damage up out of it, like I have to spend all my hearts to get a Devil Deal item like the knife or Brimstone or something. Then I'll play aggressive, but other than that, with Guppy's Paw, I hang on to that till the last possible second that I can to use it. I do not like getting rid of my red heart containers unless there's reasoning. Like, let's say we're in the womb and I've got nothing but blue hearts, I've got the Polaroid already. Yeah, I'm going to use it there. That makes sense. But at the same time, right now, no thanks. Those aren't refillable hearts that you get, so that's a little too risky for me. I'd rather save those and hope I get something like the knife and a Devil Deal. And speaking of, there's those 2 usages, so 6 red hearts coming out of those 2 heart containers for Rumn. And again, Awaken taking out one, boss fight for the caves. He's only going to have this and then another floor to deal with afterwards, where he's got another item room and boss fight. Rumm's got his 2 boss fights for the cave side by side right here. So we'll see if he chooses to skip over an item room, has no key for it, and doesn't know where it's at in the first place. Hasn't got the one for his other item room for that matter, so we'll see if he skips 2 of them for that matter. I didn't even notice that he hadn't gotten his first. So there's a key. How much time do you want to spend backtracking? Oh, he is going to go for it. Kinda have to. Skipping 2 items is too much. And Awaken will be onto his second floor here, so plenty of time differential. Yeah, I've gone into the one-hit death category a few times, and I think I've only made it through one of those runs alive. So it doesn't pay off for me too often, but I'll do it if it comes down to me getting something like the knife or Brimstone out of it. Yeah, then I'll do it. It's a real tough call, though. So we're going to add on to Rumm's Follower Brigade here. So Harlequin Baby will shoot out those V-pattern red tears that you're seeing. So a lot more coverage here. Got full range with the Robo Baby. We got that extra shot, or extra V-pattern shot now with Harlequin Baby. And you see that purple shot as Little Steve. So all sorts of nice little damage up there. Rumm's still looking for that second item room. No luck, though. Ooh, that's a good point. Left-hand Guppy's Tail combo now, so lots more red chests here for Awaken Smoke. See one in the center of the room already. Doesn't pay off for him yet, but those can pay some serious dividends. There's another one, so again, there's that left hand paying off. Note that that's going to spawn more red chests for you. The chest spawn increase goes up because of Guppy's Tail. Thusly, you're replacing pretty much all of them with red chests like Awaken's doing here. It's also going to quick Judgy Please for him, as he's going to spend some of this money hoping for an item out of his judgment. Again, Rumn without that second item room, giving up on it, moving on to his 2 boss fights. Taking out Pestilence here, will wind up with a cube of meat orbiting around him. Same thing Awaken's got. Last penny. Really? At least we got a key out of it for Awaken, I guess. But gee, thanks, Judgy. There's that item room. You see Tammy said recharging every single room, firing out those shots that are akin to Awaken's. Cube of meat for... Ooh, and how about this? Rumn getting himself a guaranteed Devil Deal item at the end of this. Again, no health up, but this could still help considerably with soul hearts as well. We'll see how it plays. Speaking of the followers, first one over on Awaken Smoke's side will wind up with Ghost Baby. That'll shoot out... Oh, why can I never think of words tonight? Spectral Tears, which are basically ghostly, if you will, hence Ghost Baby. They're going to go through rocks, basically over them, and you're never going to have them blocked. So if you can fly, for example, Spectral Tears are very handy. Let's finish off that Judgy Please. Come on, this time you gotta have something, right? Yeah, that bomb may kill you at the end of this if you don't give him something. Yeah, that bomb's probably going to kill you. Bye-bye, Judgy. You've been a douche. Thanks for the free bombs, but you've been a douche, bro. You're out. moving on. And let's see. Ooh, and a Devil Deal, too. So, Bloody Lust for Rumm's going to give him, as he kills off enemies, is going to give him increased damage for the room. So, every enemy is, give or take, about... I like that move, by the way. I actually really like that move by Rumn. Kind of tough to get rid of an Emperor card, but at the same point, got out of his mini-boss fight in that Devil Deal against Krampus. I like that move. It's going to save him a lot of time. Yeah, Cull's nice. Yeah, it is damage up as your shots move further away. But it's not, I don't want to call it wasted time, but it's more time used. So I actually like that move. Yeah, douchey judgy being a douche. It's, well, we were saying before tonight, too, and I think probably all the judges, more likely Edmund and Florian, heard me say this, and then probably put some hot patch in. By the way, yes, that's a cop siren, I apologize. I live in a freaking rat hole. Anywho, like I was saying, though, I think they heard me saying that judges were paying off tonight because we've seen 2 blue candles and Polyphemus show up out of them so far. And, since, yeah, they haven't done anything. So they may have heard me at some point and taken the strike, route here, because it's not been nice since. So let's see, Jesus Juice, damage up and range up for Awakened Smoke, along with another along with another Devil Deal, in which he can't afford anything, so moving on without, would have been Flying and Spectral Tears with Spirit of the Night. But he keeps open. Maybe, just maybe, we could wind up finding something else Guppy-wise, but no such luck so far here. Again, got Rumn down to just the 2 Soul Hearts, hoping for a little bit of health up out of here if he can, going into his boss fight against Monstro 2. So one of the easier ones, if he can get to the other side. Nice. Gonna keep him in this pattern here by going side to side. Watch Monstro. He'll flip 1-2, Brimstone. 1-2, Brimstone. Move in between the 2 and the Brimstone, go side to side. Keep him in this pattern endlessly. Ooh, Rumn might... Ooh, I was gonna say might have been a little bit behind, but got that to work perfect. So that was close, but it worked. Dang, Dr. Fetus off of a Judgy. You, sir, got a Judgy, thank you, off of that one. Wow, to that. Nice movement right there with Awakened Smoke. Notice now Guppy's, excuse me, Guppy, let me try that again. Tammy's head, wow, I can't talk today, is actually making his type of tears come out in all those directions. So they're red now, just like his are. But again, lined it up just perfectly where he got 2 of those enemies killed off. That was a great move on his part. Well, the cool news is with Rebirth, maybe, just maybe, people figure out a way... Ooh, Rumn was a little too close to that. I would have gone the other way to get away from the bomb. Anyways, maybe, just maybe, people find a way to kind of edit a few of the textures in Rebirth. And then maybe things like that Spaz Replace and Guppy stuff could happen. You never know. I'm just saying, people find ways. And it took, what, like 2 days for a cheat engine to come out for Spelunky on PC? Enough said. People find ways. Look at that. So teleporting, gonna take Rumm, mind you, just 1 room away, but into his secret room. Nothing too special, just 3 pennies in there. And you see the pinky eye he just picked up gives him now a chance of firing out those green poison shots. That'll add poison onto anything, just like that they happen to hit. It's not much damage, but again, a little bit extra damage, never a bad thing. Aw, that's bad placement on that one for Awaken, so he's gonna have to leave that behind. Good placement on Guppy's, or, I keep saying Guppy, Tammy's head. Jeez. Anyways, Rumm down. That was a bit of a troll area. All these red chests. I love Guppy's tail and left hand. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful placement on the bomb shot by the enemy across the room. Waken doesn't have to use any of his bombs. And he'll finish this off quite easily. Yeah, lots of pills. Let's see. Oops, didn't actually mean to do that. He was just trying to hug the wall so that the spikes didn't hit him. Awaken was not trying to go into that store, by the way. You could tell by the fact that he passed on it. He's only got the 1 penny. He couldn't afford anything. Ooh, oh, God. Well, for the first time this week, and tonight for that matter, obviously, Rumn gonna teleport into a god room, and uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We got us an interesting one brewing here. How about Sacred Heart? Huge damage up. Homing shots on your tears. Yeah, watch this. Melty, melty time. He's also got himself Dissonant Admiration, the real close hanging in red attack fly there. That'll, as you just saw, actually damage anything it comes in contact with to kill that enemy instantly upon loading the room. Them first floor Sacred Hearts. Ah, good times, good times. Whoa, 3 bomb shots. Ooh, Awaken not even gonna bother with, let's see. There we go. Notice what Awaken just did right there. He actually got the door to open, walked out, walked back in. Now the one turret in the center, not actually a poison turret, making this a lot easier for Awaken. I love living on the same street as a bar where people decide that honking a horn at somebody who they're already talking to is a legitimate thing to do. So pardon the random muting from time to time. I'm just trying to make it so you don't hear like, oh, we're going to the bar! Alright, little chat, might as well grab it. So, technically a follower there on Awaken Smoke's side. I love how it glitched out Ghost Baby into Brother Bobby for a second there. That was kind of weird. It happens. It's a graphical thing, and it obviously you saw as he walked into the next room, that's completely replaced. Little Chad, though, every couple rooms is going to spawn half a red heart for Awaken Smoke. Speaking of hearts, yet another soul heart for him. He'll move on into his Loki fight to finish off Depths 1. So, pretty much every time on Depths 1 today, we've seen this, but Mr. Cool Me if you guys would. And again, I may not be able to see it. My chat may have frozen again. Son of a biscuit. Again, welcome to low power mode on Twitch. This is a legitimate thing, by the way, because of what's going on with, I'm going to screw up the abbreviation for it. WCS? Hopefully I got that right. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with abbreviations for stuff, and I'm spacing on it. Either way, with all the stuff going on with, like, League of Legends right now, basically the rest of Twitch is low power mode to kind of conserve power for those specific events. And yes, it makes sense. No, I'm not ripping on that. Just pointing it out that from time to time I may not be able to see chat. So if you are saying something, I'm not responding, please don't take offense to that. Believe me, it's not intentional. It's just I may not have seen it. So, like, just now I've gotten 2 of those Mr. Cools, so they'll wind up in there sooner or later, but every now and then. Alright, a little bit of health. Finally, that 3rd health container there for Awaken Smoke. And he'll be on down to the depths, too. Where I'm looking at his 2nd boss fight here. Gonna head right on in to face himself, the Headless Horseman. So, wow, this build's looking nicer, too. Rumn gonna wind up, and yes, it's legal to use your D6 like that if you just want to blow the charge on it and not worry about it. And I think Rumn probably fat-fingered the spacebar anyway, somehow. That would be my guess. However, like I was saying, gonna wind up with the pony at the end of this, so flying, +2 movement speed, and also a charge ability on that makes you invincible and does damage to anything in a straight line, whatever direction you press. So that flying capability very early on, along with those tiers, wow, could that help. And again, 1 or 2 more shots there, and there you go, there's your pony. And that bomb bag showing up as Awaken Smoke's last item, so every couple rooms he clears now, along with half a heart, he's also going to wind up with a bomb or 2 coming out of that bomb bag. So he'll grab his Empress card, walk right into a library. Why, thank you very much. Free soul heart off of the Book of Revelations? Yes, please. Yeah, I'm actually going to leave it behind. I don't blame him. Here's the reason why Awaken's leaving this behind, even with only the 4 hearts. Real quick, Infestation on Rumm's side. Now as he gets hit, going to spawn a Friend Till the End attack flag, excuse me. Could not think of the name of those. So that'll do even more damage for him if and when he gets hit. Again, though, the reason Awaken's leaving that Book of Revelations behind, he doesn't want to go near that on the Womb 1. We would guarantee himself a Horseman fight on the Womb 1 at that point because of the Book of Revelation usage. Now, think about what that means. Who's not a bro? Conquest. Wow, those blue candles tonight, guys. Wow, are those showing up everywhere. Rumn needs 10 cents. Please be a Seeker Room with money in it. Okay, it's not. Rumn needs 10 cents. I saw the carry candle, and I know he did too, which is why he's going around looking for money. There's 2 of them. So now we just need that Seeker Room to have 9 cents in it, and Rumm's going to be a very happy man. Where is it going to be? Where is it going to be? That's right, Conquest. Definitely not a bro. By the way, Death can glitch out and become Conquest, so you don't want a Horseman on the Womb 1. You just don't. So Awaken not even going to think twice about that, and has already found his mom's foot fight for this matter. So looking pretty good. There he's down to 3.5 hearts now, but still looking pretty good for himself. Nice build going on. And keep in mind, lots of red hearts coming every couple rooms. Oh. Really? Seeker Room? Really? So we're at 10 cents on Rumm's side. We need 5 more. Where in the heck are we going to find 5 more cents? He's still got an empty room, so yep, we're gonna go clear those because it's a blue candle. You gotta try. Come on, money. Money, 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 money. Nothing. So moving on. Let's see, we can get head right back on over for his boss fight, like I said. Oh, there's one penny. We only need 4 more. Oh, Rumm's found the end of his floor, though. There's that boss fight. Come on, have 4 cents somehow in here. That great chest needs to really pay off, quite literally. Maybe we get a crown at the end, if nothing else. Oh, money. Oh, trolling game is trolling. Where's my 2 cents? Where's Rumm's 2 cents? That, you can't have another secret room right there, bro. Super Seeker can only be attached to 1 room at this point. He already found a secret room. Come on, crown. Alright, so Awaken moving in, like I said, to his mom's heart, or foot fight. Why do I keep saying heart? Anyways, halfway through it already. He's fighting regular Grey Mom, so you see all these enemies starting to pile up on screen for him. I'm gonna say at this point, I think you move to the center and try to get Mom to actually take a few of those out for you if you can. Even my Twitch viewing experience is starting to get a little bit lag ball on both sides. You just saw both of them actually freeze up for a second. It's gonna happen. So like I said, welcome to it. Welcome to low power mode where random crap will happen. Alright, so Rumn finishing this off. Squeezy, 2 soul hearts, fire rate increase. Not the 2 pennies he wanted, though. So it's still good, not what he wanted. He'll fire out quicker, thusly more damage. Also getting those 2 soul hearts, yes, he's happy, but no, it wasn't the 2 cents that, of course, he's gonna get right now. The first room he clears after he needs, really game, just really to that? The very first room that he clears after he won, oh jeez. This game, man, this game, I'm telling you guys, it's a troll. So if that 1 extra room could have been on his last floor, Rumn could have gotten the candle, but no. So gonna Awaken already on down to his womb here. Gonna keep the left hand along with that Guppy's paw and or Guppy's tail, excuse me, combination that he has going. And again, I do not blame him. That has been working out beautifully with soul hearts galore to this point. Ooh, and a Joker card would teleport him into a Devil Dealer God room. Wow. Brimstone for 2 of your 3 hearts. I would not do it, and neither will Awaken. Wow, that's a tough thing to pass up, but for 2 of your 3 hearts, you pretty much have to. I agree with Awaken's choice, but wow, that is tough to pass. That is a tough pass. Watch this be 2 soul hearts now. Okay. Wow, that is just so tough to pass on. Maybe he gets another chance if he gets another health up. That may be a consideration. We'll see what happens. Again, that Devil Room can still be there at the end of this floor for Awaken. He's not done with it yet. It could still show back up. Ooh, nice use of Tammy's head all throughout this round by Awaken Smoke. That has been beautifully placed now. And I gotta give him credit. He's making what a lot of people call a pretty useless item out to be really, really, really saving his butt so far. That has been great usage, like surgical precision with it so far tonight. And again, there's a little Chad spawning half a red heart, so a little bit of healing capability if he needs it. Again, Rumn working on Gertie, just about done with her in the caves too. Again, no key for that item room still. Maybe your box of items and a key finally? Or a little bit of damage up and health up. So he'll take that, forget his item room, move on down to the depths as he knows he's got some makeup to do. Gotta look pretty. Not what I meant. I meant makeup time, obviously, but yeah, somebody's gonna run with that if I didn't, so. Mood point. Anyways, wow, soul heart. Thank you very much. So Awaken now at 4 total hearts here. Oh, Tammy's head's actually pretty darn good. If you've got good enough tears, like let's say you've got Rumm's tears and you get Tammy's head, it's actually pretty dang nice. Again, notice that Awaken's tears are exactly the same as Tammy's heads are. So, case in point right there, it's you get Awaken, or excuse me, Rumm's tears on Tammy's head. You've got yourself a rather overpowered item. Oh, I give Awaken a lot of credit. He is like surgical with Tammy's head tonight. He is doing wonders with that thing. And again, up right there. Great job by Awaken. Ooh, now we got the habit on Rumm's side. Seen this twice tonight now, and one of everybody's favorite items. So the Nun's habit, excuse Excuse me again, terribly sorry about that. As you get hit once per room, well, not even once per room, as you get hit every time, notice right there, Rumn got hit, got half a charge on his space use item, the pony. So if you get hit twice per room, that's a full charge every time on your space use. Now let's think about maybe Rumn gets lucky and he finds something like, I don't know, the Book of Revelations in this next room? He's technically invincible until he gets to the womb. Just saying. So maybe we come across something cool. Look at this. Bam! Beautiful. Oh, thank God Awaken can replace that. He does not want the Cursed Skull. No thanks. So he'll move on into his first boss fight. We got Death here. That was beautiful, though, taking out that entire room with Tammy's head. Once again, surgical on his side. Beautiful job. Ooh, actually missing everything. Haha! He can falter! I'm obviously giving him crap, but seriously, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Nice job at Tammy's head so far tonight, though, by Awaken Smoke. Oh god, could you imagine, like, Epic Fetus and Tammy's head working together? Ha 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 ha. That entire room would explode, including you would probably take damage, but I would have some fun with that. I would honestly have a ton of fun with an item like that. Ooh, actually, you know what would be even trollier with it that would make it worthwhile to put that in game for Edmund? Make it randomly happen. And instantly land the bombs so that you have no chance of escaping. There you go. How's that for fun? See, I can be evil too, guys. I don't like to be, but I can be evil. God, I pray to God Edmund and Florian aren't watching this one. Please don't let them have heard that. Please don't let them have heard that. It'd be cool, but oh god, would we take some... I would probably never pick it up. If it was random like that, I would probably never take it. See how long that actually takes to link. Alright, second cube of meat for Awaken Smoke. Got our boss fight also for Rumn. Again, he did have a chance to go back into that devil deal like we were talking about, but without the extra health up, Awaken still passing. And again, tough to do, but he's got good enough tiers. Brimstone, you see right there, he would have been dead, so he couldn't have done it. Moot point, Rumm's got cancer, so terrible thing to say, but not in this game. It's actually brilliant to say. Double your fire rate, and that will also overcap you. So let's say you get the odd mushroom that's shown up a few times tonight. Now you get double capped out fire rate. Again, Rumn now really gonna melt here through Gish. Gonna wind up with little Gish. A little bit of a heal, move on down to his depths too. Also got himself the Celtic Cross. 33% chance that if he gets hit, that he gets the Polaroid effect and a 5-second damage shield at any time. Nuh-uh, evil. You're not. What are you talking? You are not evil. Evil. Evil, comma, evil. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Shut up. You knew what I meant. You're not evil at all. Ooh, them teleports, so Rumn gonna move over one room to the left, but hey, it's working out well for him. So he got no key. He's gonna gamble, hoping to get that so he can get into this item room here and be on his way. Oh, no luck with the explosion either, so moving on. And again, Awaken down at that sketchy 1.5 hearts, but still making it through here. Alright, Flat Penny not as useful as Cancer. Would have spawned, or given you a chance that as you pick up points, you get a key to spawn as well to grab. Ooh, bad trip for Rumn means that now he knows what another full health pill looks like. Again, if you get down to 1 red heart or anything below that, that bad trip pill actually becomes a full health because you can't die to pills as Isaac. And with a key, he'll be back on over for that last item room. Actually, yeah, that is his last because he just got a little Gish. Excuse me. Anyways, Rosary for Rumn. Gonna give him quote-unquote faith up. Depends on how you want to look at this. Some more chance that God Room's got items. If you were to go into a store, probably gonna see the Bible. Maybe on this floor you wind up seeing greed more than the Bible. But, probably gonna happen. Either way, 3 more soul hearts for him as well, so a little bit more health for Rumn. And Awaken back up at full health himself here, just looking for one more boss fight himself. And with that advantage at 2 floors, Sun card for Rumn. Wow. So there is a good way to make up even more time. He's got a hell of a build and now a full map reveal, damaged everything in the room, and full red heart heal with that Sun card. I know, all the soul hearts. I want runs like these. Why don't I get these? Actually, I get Tammy set all the time. I'm just not that good with it as Awaken spin all night. Alright, so that double envy room, not worth the time. Awaken just going to use one of his 6 bombs and get right on through this door. Pretty much knows he does not have to go back through there, so might as well. Very nicely done. Actually going to trigger a nice chain reaction here with Awaken. Looks like... Oh, he was trying to line that up, I think. He was trying to line up that other green fly to actually hit the other enemy with its poison shot, but no such luck. If I'm not mistaken... Isn't that a full health pill back in the other room for Awaken? I could be wrong, because I've seen a lot of pills be eaten by both racers, but isn't that a full health pill back there? Again, has found his boss fight, so may just be moot point. It may not even matter, but I'm not sure that that wasn't. That may have been the last run, too, or that may have been on Rumm's side. Somebody will correct me, but either way, moot point now. Awaken moving into his mom's heart fight. Looking for a 1-0 lead. Just has to get through this room, though. Yeah, Blue Baby can die to pills, but not anybody else. Ooh, speaking of that womb, how about your XL floor Sun card combination? Oh, really? Rumm's got so many rooms to get through to get over there. Wow. So Rumm will have 2 boss fights back-to-back, but wow, to that floor layout. Look at this. So he's got plenty of rooms to clear out. Awaken down to just 1 red heart, has to be really careful with no bombs as well. So Rumm gonna take it kinda safe on this one. Now that compass, technically it is. Technically speaking, it is. Ooh, look at all these empty rooms, though. That'll help Rumm. Look at all these empty rooms. Uh-oh. So he's catching up quickly here. Those empty rooms help you a ton playing catch-up like this. But again, Awaken over 25% health done to Mom's heart. Just has to avoid all damage from here on out. No pressure, right? Yeah, no, none. And again, he knows that too, and he probably knows that Rumm got that XL floor as well, would be my guess. So that's probably a lot of pressure. Speaking of that, how about these knights? Not enemies you want to see without any bombs. That got a little too close for comfort. Alright, picking up that half-heart heal. Rumm almost still at full health here. Yeah, not going to worry about being at only half a heart instead of the 1 full if he gets to this right there. We go, there's the full heal. 2 more rooms to clear, and then 2 back-to-back boss fights on Rumm's side. And also with an arcade, should he actually need it after that first boss fight, so good thing to come back to. 1 more clear room, 2 more clear... Wow, that XL floor for Rumm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, moving into the first of his 2 boss fights, hang on tight, kids. This one's gonna get way closer than you think it was going to. Uh-oh. So, death getting melted here by Rumm. Already just about done with the body itself, then you just have to worry about the horse. And again, look at the damage he's outputting. Now, herein lies the issue for Awaken Smoke, who's sitting at 50% health. He has 1 red heart, and he has no bombs. Now notice the damage differential. Rumm gonna grab himself 1 cube of meat to orbit around him. He's into Mom's heart himself. And here we go, guys. It's a race to the finish now. So wow to this. Alright, Awaken at that 50% mark. No, more mass spawns. No, not the knights, man. Oh god, the worst thing he could have gotten. Again, Rumm down to just 3 hearts himself. There's those. That's why you want to have bombs. Look at this. We're dead even on damage at the moment. Rumm taking the advantage, and she'll stay out the rest of the time. He'll keep avoiding these red shots. And all he has to do is drop a few more of his tears down on Mom, and this one is going to go to Rumm if he keeps this up, guys. Because Awaken does not even have it lives out on the screen at the moment. So pure damage advantage, and there you have it. Wow. That comeback after a death, no less, ladies and gentlemen. There you see it lives will stay out the rest of the time for Awaken Smoke. But wow, to that finish. 1-0 for Rumm. Wow, that comeback. Oh, yeah. Damn right. All you gotta say to that one is that nod, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, to that finish, guys. Amazing run on both sides. Awaken was surgical with Tammy's head. That entire run. That was a thing of beauty to witness. We're going to watch as he gets the last little bit of health taken out on Mom's heart as he finishes himself. Look at how close that was, guys. Wow, to that finish. We're going to get them both reset. You can see it already happening. Wait for it. We need that fist bump. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good times. Good times. So on that note, we'll be right back in about 2 minutes. We're going to get both of these guys reset and started up with round number 2. So hang tight for about 2 minutes. Rumn going to look for a 2-0 win after that amazing comeback. Very nicely done again on both sides there. And Awaken going to look to tie this up, forcing game 3. So hang tight, guys. Proof exactly that no race is ever over right there. Beautiful job, guys. We'll be right back in 2. Did I ever actually make a trigger for that? You just made a good point there, Annie. I should actually make a, no, I never did. Damn it. I was really hoping I did. We'll make a trigger for that. Alrighty, we are back and we are clear, so we got round number 2 just about to begin here. And we flip this on over. Rum's still having no luck finding his room. Holy crap to this. Wow, dude. So you may have gotten really good luck with his item rooms, but I just thought I'd point out that Rumn having no luck finding something to start off with here. So you can see why I flip it over to the ad screen. There we go. That's actually beautiful for Rumm. He'll take that any day of the week. So we're back. We got round number 2 just about to begin. Like an amazing finish to that first round, and Rumm's got himself a 1-0 lead after a ridiculous comeback. He died early, wound up with first floor Sacred Heart after the death, and barely, I mean barely beat Awaken Smoke on the comeback. So ridiculously great job. Again, Awaken was surgical with his approach too. Ooh, look at these 2 starting items. So we're off and running here with round number 2. But again, Awaken was surgical with Tammy's head, made that look like a wonderful carry item. And again, did a just great job himself, but you can only do so much against that combo that Rumn had was just getting OP. And it was too much, so Rumn with that time advantage and all those empty rooms in the Womb XL gave him that lead. So 1-0 advantage on his side. Again, with the 2 starting items here. You see on Awaken Smoke's side, that shadow following him around, that leg stomping down is his. That's Daddy Long Legs. That'll damage anything in the room that is moving. So if it's Gertie, for example, she won't actually get hit more than once. She has to move. Or the enemy, I should say, has to move. Rumn got himself Book of BOILeR, which you just saw him use. That ups your damage for the room you use it in. And again, really good for your tiers. And there you see, as long as you got something moving like Larry Jr., Awaken's got that really, really good damage item. So he'll be moving on down to his second floor. Gonna grab himself some health up. Again, Rumn as well onto his second floor. And with the Fool card, could actually teleport back to the original room to start off any floor that he's in. Could actually save you some damage on the way out of a curse room. Maybe get into a mini-boss fight you don't want to be in. Pop that Fool card. Ew. Alright, Lemon Mishap. Not that great. Actually, I'm going to reset this run. Not too happy with it. How far are you trying to go with that, Paxton? Like, where are you trying to get to with the blue baby? Like, what kill do you... or are you gunning for at the end of it? Like, what's the end result for you? Because depending on where you're going... Well, I guess it actually really doesn't matter. I'd probably... God. I don't know. That's a tough call. I'd probably say Book of Rev in that situation, but man, that's tough. That's tough. If you're only going through the womb too, I may consider the Bible, but... that's tough. Ooh, Mr. Mega now for Awakened Smoke second item, so bombs on both sides. Mr. Mega gonna increase the blast radius and damage of bombs for Awakened. Rumm's got himself Remote Detonator, which he can actually lay bombs down, explode them at his will with the spacebar. And also got 5 extras himself, so both sitting at pretty decent amounts. Both on their basement too. Awakened gonna move into his boss fight though. And again, there you see, waiting for the perfect time. Rumm gets his bomb back as well. So that Remote Detonator, oh, is that thing handy, believe it or not. I've actually dropped 88, well, they were poisoned Mr. Mega Bombs against the Blue Baby at the end of the game in the chest. Hit the one spacebar at the end of it, and man, trust me, it was lagging like crazy when I put all those down. Hit the spacebar at the end of it, and almost one-hit him. It was real close. Ooh, that Emperor card. So more shot speed increase for Awakened Smoke. Also, the Scapular is going to give him, if he gets down to half a red heart, once per room will spawn 1 blue soul heart for him. Emperor card will teleport you into a boss fight. And actually, a little too early for the consideration, but on XL floors, like let's say that you were in Rumm's Womb XL from the first round here. Let's say he had an Emperor card, he could have teleported right into his boss fights. So that can come in very handy. Again, Awaken kind of needs to find the items here in this XL floor. There's going to be 2. You notice that he's got basically what looks like 2 floors jammed together. Once you see his entire map, this will make more sense. But again, 2 floors jammed together for Awakened Smoke, 2 item rooms, 2 side-by-side boss fights, still just 1 secret and 1 super secret room to come across. Yeah, Flash did really, really good that day. How my computer didn't die from that, I have no idea. Alright, for instance, the end for Rumm, we'll get him those 3 attack flies. I'll head right on. Actually, I'd probably use those against the boss. Might as well get some extra damage, but instead I'll backtrack, look for his item room. And speaking of that, we got Awaken finding the first of his. Actually, Rumm finding his item room with nothing to kill in the first place either. It's, oh god, these items. Holy Water will follow around behind Rumm. That'll spill out if and when you get hit, I should say. It'll spill out a circle of holy water on the ground. You're going to be able to walk enemies through that, like these enemies Awakened Smoke's fighting, and they would take damage should they actually go through. Again, the issue with holy water, and why I said, ugh, A, you have to get damage for it to do anything to you. B, if you get any other followers, they glitch out and turn into Brother Bobby until such time as that holy water spills in a room. So it's a little bit stupid risky. I don't tend to like that item too much. God, oh, thank you, holy crap. Getting really good use of that Remote Detonator, though, by Rumm. Yeah, Flash being a bro? What? Oh, sure, now Pageant Boy showing up when people don't need the money necessarily. So Rumm with 13 cents. Not going to be enough for the store to go back to. Keep it and go on down to his Caves 1. So looking for 1 item room, 1 boss fight on this floor. Speaking of money, that dime chime. Ah, so good. And there's your 2 side-by-side boss fights for Awakened Smoke. So now decision time. Do you skip over 1 item room, which may be forever and a day away yet? Again, he does have a key, but who knows where those rooms are going to be. Alright, and skipping him we will. So moving on in for his first boss fight here is Awakened Smoke. Ooh, just missed him with that bomb. Not off by a lot, though. And there you see Daddy Longlegs will actually hit anything that walks into it. So a little bit of fire rate increase with Squeezy. 2 soul hearts, and Awakened will move on to his second boss fight. Speaking of those, Rumm also locating his. Gonna go find his item room first. And Awakened will worry about taking out Pestilence here. So first keep a meat on either side in this run, believe it or not, about to show up. What's up, Corilla? Thank you, man. Ooh, look at this. So Steam sale, full price on Rum's side, so that'll get him half off of everything else in stores from here on out. Question is, from here on out, you run a risk of greed in those stores, so does that pay off? Rumm will keep 7 cents with him, though, to be able to afford anything. Ooh, and Sun card now on Awakened Smoke side, and there you see the usage is going to get him his full map reveal along with the compass on it. He'll keep that Emperor card for later on. Gotta say again, I like that use because he had not found his item room yet on this floor, and now he'll head right back up to the top and left on over to his boss room and item room here. First things first, might as well check. Yeah, a few more pennies. Always worth it. Curse room, probably not so worth it. He'll leave without that. Might as well check out the store, though, on Awakened side. Agreed. Oh, it's not. Wow. Ugh, jeez, could get a lot of pills if he finds 3 more cents. Maybe somewhere in those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms that Awaken has left to clear, he finds some money. I like this name better. Fair enough. Now I don't give you crap for the beginning portion of your name anymore. Except I can give you crap for calling you fat and hungover all the time, but it's better in the first portion of your old name, girl. Had to give you crap. Alright, so Rumm's found his item room here on Caves 1. All a matter of taking out these turrets. Doing good tonight, Ivy. How about yourself? Ooh, that dodge. Ooh, little Gish for Rumn now. So, like I said, watch this. Walking out of the room. Little Gish, no longer Little Gish. That's now Brother Bobby until such time as the holy water spills. So, yes, good pickup there. Once the holy water spills, you'll actually get Little Gish back. But until that time, you got base damage tears on Brother Bobby, so enjoy that. I hate that glitch. I don't even know that that's a glitch so much, but I really hate holy water just for that. That's why that thing is not a bro. Alright, Maggie's Faith now on Awakened Smoke side. Again, still looking for a little bit more money, but I'll take this Maggie's Faith. At least for now. So as he goes on to the next floor, that'll actually spawn half an Eternal Heart on his health bar. And should he find a second or get that onto the next floor with him, that would become a full red health container. First things first, last item room here on the... Well, actually, I take that back. Steps 1. I can't read. I'm gonna get his key back. If nothing else, he'll keep his pill bottle. Ooh, from which, oh my god, from which we got a, wow, look at this. Telepills for, oh my god, look at this I am error room. Mom's contacts and cancer, oh my lord. So freeze effects on a free Mom's contact on all of Awakened Smoke's tiers, which now fire out at twice the speed because of cancer. Thank you. Also, he's gonna head right on down to his depths too because he doesn't have to worry about his boss fight anymore. Ooh, getting himself a Curse of the Lost means extra rooms on this floor for Awaken. And again, the one issue with that Daddy Longlegs, it's going after the... Yeah, you can't really hit the spike traps, Daddy Longlegs. You're being a derp. This is a terrible spot for Awaken to be in. If he gets hit again by this thing, it's over. There we go. Ah, that red heart, exactly what he needed. So let's see, speaking of red hearts, Rumn gonna grab himself a little chat as that fight ends, and that every 4 rooms is gonna spawn him half a red heart. And again, that's every 4 rooms that you clear. If they're empty, you get nothing out of that. There's Little Gish back, and there's that last hit that it's gonna take. So that room is filthy nasty if you don't have a lot of patience to wait it out. So Rumm all the way back down to beginning. What the ass? I'm finally getting to see the responses coming in, or the reactions, I should say, coming in from the I am error room. Yeah, pretty much pulled himself a magic right there, except didn't have to go down to Shale to finish off instead. So the Magic D250 roll, for anybody wondering. First race ever in BOILeR Season 1. So last season, the first race ever is Magic D250 against Princess Diana. First race, Rumn 2. Magic's like, oh cool, I found random pills. I'm gonna take them and see if I can't get balls of steel. Poop, I am error room on random teleports, so a 6.66% chance Magic finds telepills, ports into an I am error room on the Rumn 2. So on the fly, we had to figure out, you're supposed to kill Mom's heart to finish this, but you have to go to Sheol now, and there's no way around that. What do we do? So we made up the Magic D250 rule, which is basically you need a Mom kill on your account to get the win. So in Magic's case right there, he had to go through Sheol and kill out, and this was his idea, by the way, but he had to go through Sheol and kill off Satan. Won that race. Now, I'd also like to point out that 2 weeks ago, Magic recreated that this season. He's been trying all year and finally got the legit thing to happen for him. So it worked out exactly the same, and he won both of the races by taking out Satan. So he's the only person to do it, and he's done it twice. Hence why we call it the Magic D250 rule. And now everybody knows. Also, so you know, this is Family Jewels playing this medley, and enjoy this. The metal will slowly build up on you, and it's worth it. This song is good if you haven't heard it. If my chat weren't all disappearing, I'd link it for you. Wow, that devil deal. 2 guppy items, but one of them's the dead cat. Oh, jeez. Either way, it would have been if you took both down to 1 heart, so I'm going to pass on both the tail and the 9 lives dead cat. Gonna awaken down to just 1 heart, make that full health now, as that full health pill is gonna bring him all the way back up to 4. Thank you, Mom's pills. Yep, we can get you a link to the new one. If Ravager's still in here, I don't remember what he set the trigger to. But yes, we can get you a link to that. Question is, yeah, I don't remember what the link, or what the trigger for the bot is. So we'll find it. It's a matter of time, though. It happened 2 weeks ago. There you go. D250. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was Magic or just D250 on there. So there's a link for you. Ravager's got it. Alright, so that 5th red heart over on Awakened Smoke's side. Again, with all that freeze effect, wait until you see how this comes into play, especially on Mom's heart later on. I fully expected that we were going to have like 5 minutes where Magic had to like run outside and like, you know, basically have to like run around his house and just like, I did it! I actually did it! And then come running back inside, catch his breath, and start racing again. So I kind of figured we'd have a delay there, but Magic was pretty happy when it happened. Honestly, I expect worse to be able to happen in Rebirth. I expect far worse to happen. So let's see, Rumn finishing off getting that box of items. Liberty Cap is his trinket. Gonna or give him, I should say, use of 1 random... can't even just say mushroom, but 1 random mushroom per room. The other fun part, watch his mini-map. If you don't happen to notice what it is that fired off for him, watch his mini-map. Sometimes it's the compass. So again, it's not always mushrooms. Sometimes that compass effect will play out, and it's very handy when it does. You just have to be paying attention, though. Ooh, that dodging by Awakened Smoke. Nicely done. I would have taken damage there, almost no question. I would not have moved the way he did, but that was brilliantly done once again. And again, just put that pressure level up there a little bit more, and I'm sure Awaken can probably hear me on this, so just put that pressure level up there. Basically, to get himself into the playoffs right now, Awaken's going to have to win out, so this is kind of important for him. He's going to have to win these 2, this one, and then another after this, to beat Rumn if he can, to keep his playoff hopes alive. Otherwise, he is up a big creek here in the AFC. Well, speaking of fire rate on Rumm's side, this is the other kind of cool thing. So we got ourselves the odd mushroom. Which again, Rumn can just walk out of that room and get rid of that fly if he really wanted to. There you go. Anyways, technically he already had it in that room because of the Liberty Cap. Double the effect of it, believe it or not. So the Liberty Cap can give you a second of any mushroom that you've already picked up. It doesn't worry about it. It just keeps giving you those effects. So you'll see that from time to time. But yeah, Rumm actually had 2 excuse me, two of the odd mushroom fire rate ups there, so you saw how small he was, let alone how fast he was moving. Ooh, and that library for Awakened Smoke gonna definitely replace the pills, so 12 seconds of invincibility with that Book of Shadows. Very good replacement find here in the womb. And he's just gonna be looking for his boss fight. Again, there's no item room, no stores down here. If you're lucky, you get one of those libraries, and thankfully he did. He didn't really necessarily need it, but it's gonna come in handy. That could have done it too. So that would have been 7 seconds of invincibility along with damage dealing with a unicorn horn on your head for Awakened Smoke. Instead, he's at least going to use the Book of Shadows for now. He may actually go back and grab that unicorn horn to replace it after this. I'm not sure how he's going to play this. This room may have just scared him enough where he didn't want to take the damage. We just hit, Sake. That should be up above you there. Assuming that you actually saw it. Chat's being really flaky at the moment. You may not have even seen it. So that being the case, 250. I don't remember the trigger already. God dang it. Roll. Oops, I can't spell either. Roll card. I don't remember triggers already. Also, let's see if the bot actually responds. It may have just eaten my chat, so we'll see if that works or not. So let's see, I'm going to take care of Gertie here. He's also got himself Guppy's Paw, which means all 3 of those heart containers, empty or full, does not matter. Can each turn into 3 blue soul hearts for him at any time. And Awaken working through this womb level, though. There we go. It's going to break off to the left. I was starting to wonder. And there's that boss fight finally showing up. And a little bit of a heal, if nothing else, for Awaken. 2 more bombs. And, oh, don't be bad. Alright, Trachnid. Very easy boss fight, actually. Not very easy. You can still get trolled pretty heavily by those legs stomping down. But there you go. If you freeze them in place, that's what Awaken's looking for. Big damage with those bombs, as you notice. And again, big bombs with Mr. Mega. Beautifully done. A little bit more health up. And what got him, for that matter, also for Awaken. In which he will grab himself free of charge, that Guardian Angel, which will double up the speed of both of his orbitals. So again, more shot blocking capabilities, more damage dealing to anything they come in contact with. Rumn with a shot speed increase actually gets to go back into his Devil Deal, believe it or not. Doesn't want the flying, though, as he doesn't exactly have the Heart Suspend with it. So we'll keep the Heart Suspend with Guppy's Paw instead. What's up, Tuna? How you doing? Minoka, I see you again. Hugs. Alright, so well-timed use of that invincibility with Book of Shadows yet again for Awakened Smoke. And again, just looking for his mom's heart fight at this point. Needs to tie this up and also needs a win in the 3rd round if he's going to keep his playoff hopes alive. Alright, so doing a great job on that mini-boss. Not even going to bother with that Curse Room, as that'd be 2 full hearts of damage, and Awaken can't risk that at the moment. He needs all 4 of what he's got. Or at least to feel somewhat secure, I'd keep all 4 that I had. Again, Rumn... let me try that again. Rumn working on his caves too here. And still holding that Guppy's Paw. Looks like actually one of those got glitched out. Oh, it did move. I'll be damned. I was going to say, every now and then you get these little guys to glitch out where they will not move. So they'll actually fire at rocks endlessly, and you're pretty safe from them. Again, all that extra speed, though. Rumn every now and then gets those extra mini mushrooms, and just, yeah, it's on from there. That speed is almost too much. Has found himself an item room. No key to get into it yet. Yep, Awaken got an Eye Mirror Room with Mom's Contact, also Cancer in there to double up his fire rate. So it was like one of the 2 best Eye Mirror Rooms we've seen this year. The actual winner to this process, without question, was RTC's Eye Mirror Room with the knife and the teleporting remote. No question, that's number 1, but that was a very close number 2 for Awaken Smoke right there. You know, the funny part of that, Minoko, is it looks like somebody named Minoko Hugs just said Zam, Love, in blue. And we got Harlequin Baby now on Rumm's side, which is going to fire out V-pattern tears. And you'll see those whenever he's firing. Yeah, and that double Gluttony Room. So here's one of the problems, is if you freeze Gluttony while that Brimstone's out, no, it doesn't actually hurt the other enemy, but yes, it does freeze that Brimstone on the screen the entire time. So you really have to watch out. Mom's Contact can kind of troll you in this room. But Awaken doing a really good job of this so far. And again, Rumn coming across this boss fight. Gonna use up those last 2 red hearts he's got. Get all those soul hearts for him. Speaking of hearts, full heal. Awaken breathing easy, and there's that Mom's heart. So again, speaking of hearts, looking to tie this up in 1 apiece. Awaken on into his Mom's heart fight. Yeah, Twitch chat's just being basically glitchy at the moment just because we got so much stuff going on with, I think it's WCS? God, I'm terrible with abbreviations. I'm sorry, but the League of Legends stuff going on, basically. Rest of chat's being flaky. It's on basically power save mode, for lack of better terms, so that they make sure that those channels keep working, which, again, is in their best interest and the good thing to do. So it's going to happen. Just going to have to bear with it until that stuff's over with. Just the way of the world. So again, chat will get a little bit, we'll say bursty, for lack of a better term, but it works from time to time, and that's the important thing. Slack won 2-1 against Gambit, and it was very, very close, but Slack is, technically speaking, your first person to come in with an undefeated regular season here by our new layout with more races. So he is officially 16-0 on the year, because he's going to get an automatic win next week. So 16-0 for Slack, which is pretty ridiculous. Cobalt Straight's got the 2 races left. We could have 2 regular season undefeateds. Only 1 can make it through the entire season undefeated, though. So keep that in mind. It's still got a lot to go, and it's going to get fun from here. The playoffs are way different than what you're seeing right now, so just wait. Alright, so down to that last little bit, we got frozen in place Mom's heart. Awaken gonna use that 12 seconds of invincibility, pop his 2, orbitals into Mom every single time he can for 7 more damage. And again, with her frozen, she can't do a dang thing to him, and just like that, we are tied up in 1, ladies and gents. So you see Rumn already doing the reset. He knew it was coming, I think. But we are tied up at 1 apiece, ladies and gents, so give a round of applause to Awaken Smoke there, and so you don't have to watch this flashing over and over again from the resets. I'm going to flip this over to the ad screen. However, seriously, very nicely done there. Great run by Awaken Smoke. Nothing Rumn could do on that one. Again, just that Eye Mirror Room. Enough said. Cancer, Mom's Contact. That was a pretty big one for him. So huge one right there. Awaken needed that win. We're tied up in 1 apiece. Awaken desperately needs 1 more win here, and it's a best of 3, so whoever wins this next one's going to be your winner on the night. Hang tight for about 2 minutes, guys. We'll get round number 3 underway. We'll find out who that winner is. And again, Awaken needs this to hang in the playoff race, so good luck to both of these guys, but Awaken really going to be motivated here. Hang tight. We got 1 more coming up after this, too, so hang tight, guys. Alright, we're back. We got round number 3 just about to begin here. Let me flip this back on over. We got Awaken Smoke and Rumn tied up at 1 right now, as Awaken won the last round, and tied up as Rumm had won the first round by literally about 10 seconds. It was really, really close. So again, we're going to have a good one here, but whoever wins this one is going to win your best 2 out of 3 matchup. And again, we're going to race on through the womb too, so whoever kills off Mom's heart first is going to be that winner. Again, same rules apply, same 7 banned items. All the racers know this. These 2 are on a call together. Let me get you a link into both of their channels. Which, if I could spell, and my keyboard would stop doubling up letters, would actually work. There we go. So that'll get you into both of their channels at catguard.net. They're off and racing. Again, best of luck, guys. Ooh. So Awaken, again, needs this win to get it, keep his playoff hopes alive. I don't want to say get into the playoffs, but keep his playoff hopes alive with a win. Starting off with a very good item, plus to most of your stats there with Super Meat Boy Superfan. Again, your damage goes up, your health goes up by a full container. Range goes up, speed actually goes down. I believe you also get fire rate off of that too, if I'm not mistaken. But again, your speed does decrease. That's the only downfall to that item. And again, Rumm starting with Speedball, so the exact opposite. He's going to get movement speed increase. Also, his shots travel faster with shot speed increase. And again, that's travel faster, not he shoots them out more often. It's they travel faster on screen. If the question was who's got home field advantage, if Cobalt and Slack are both undefeated and meet up in the finals, it's going to be whoever's got the least losses, let me try that again. Least match losses within, or round losses within matches. Wow, is that hard to say? So basically, like right now, Rumm and Awaken would both have like 1 loss added onto said total right there, if that makes sense. Because, you know, you can win 2-0 or 2-1. So whoever has less losses within those wins, basically, is going to get home field. And right now, Cobalt has got a distinct advantage for that. So I don't know that that can be broken at this point. I think Cobalt's got home field all the way through if that happens. And again, home field advantage is huge in the playoffs, mostly because you get to choose, as the person with home field advantage, each week, you get to choose what character you race as and what rules you add in. So, like, you can say, okay, you can't pick up this item, or, hey, you know those banned items? They're not banned anymore. Enjoy. You can do basically whatever you want. They have to run it by me. I have to approve the rule. And every rule I've heard so far has pretty much been accepted. There's been 1 that got shot down, but it was only 1. On that note, though, it's going to get evil because the racer with the lower seed doesn't find out until race time. Enjoy that. So it could be, you know, let's say that you're racing against somebody that you know hates Eve. Maybe that person's been practicing Eve the entire week and drops it on the racer that hates it that, yeah, we're racing as Eve, and you can't pick up any speed items or something like that. So it can get real evil, and it will, trust me. Playoffs are going to be brutal this year. Again, both working on their same floors. Rumm with the key to get into this item room, so well, speaking of that, there's that key for Awaken to do the exact same. He'll back up and grab his second item as well. Rumm gonna get homing bombs and 5 frees, or 5 free ones, I should say. Oh, jeez. Awaken gonna think about that. That's not a bad thing to consider this early, honestly. Wow, that's tough. Forgive Me Now pill would reset the entire floor, including getting rid of both the pill and that D6. So he may come back for that. We'll see what happens. Maybe Awaken gets a Devil Deal or God Room at the end of his boss fight. Maybe he has to fight through Super Gluttony first. We'll deal with this first. Either way, like I said, we'll see about this at the end of the floor. Awaken may consider resetting this very small Basement 2 floor. We'll see how this plays. Ooh, and that lard, so that would be 2 health containers up, but Awaken gonna pass on it because he does not need the speed down that would give him at this point. That would make him molasses walking through these rooms. So unless he gets some speed up here, that's gonna get left behind as well. I think one way or the other, he won't be picking that up. We got Champion Famine on Rumm's side, so, and Normal One, that's what I was waiting for. That's why I hadn't called it yet. So, let's get double, if you would. One being a champion, if I'd like to point out on Rumm's side, so you'll see the difference with more shots coming out of him, plus the angle he was moving at. other good thing to point out, they'll both get a cube of meat, so we got a real Meat Boy run going on Awakened side. Rumm's also got himself that small rock, so plus damage, plus fire rate, minus movement speed for him. He'll grab that full heal. Rumm's first on down to Caves 1. It was New York Video Games Freak, or New York Video Game Freaks rule that got shot down. You'll have to pardon the hiccup there. Sorry about that. Oh man, I hate hiccups. I also love the fact that I know how to kill him almost instantly. So Awaken also moving on down to his Caves 1. Like I said, that Meat Boy run going here as he's got the cube of meat orbiting around. Both will have that shot blocking and damage dealing capability with it. Yeah, I think I'm good. Ugh, I hate hiccups. It's up to Freak if he wants to tell you. Because I don't want to give people ideas of stuff either. So it's all up to Freak. If he wants to tell you, feel free, but I'm not doing it. Alright, Boo, did I help? Yes? Notice how I got rid of my hiccups after one, guys. I know how to take care of mine. Everybody's different. Alright, so finally coming across that item room on Rumm's side after his full clear of Caves 1. But again, still with that advantage, he knows where that boss fight is as well. He'll be right back over there after he opens this up. Speaking of this, though, how about we even this up slightly? If not, Awaken actually might have himself a little bit of an advantage. So, teleporting remote for Rumn. He'll grab that key back that he just spent. And he'll work right on over to his boss room. Awaken's got, like I was saying, item room and boss fight connected together here. So I'm going to quickly run back over. And he'll have a very slight advantage as he's going to head on into his boss fight against the Husk. Awaken going to quickly grab Harlequin Baby, head on into his boss fight. We saw Harlequin Baby last round. That'll shoot out V-Pattern Tears as a follower. And he'll fight Fistula, so actually that coverage of the V-Pattern Tear is going to help out considerably here for Awaken. And just about halfway through on both sides, though. Rumn got a very slight time advantage, though, with this damage. And again, just a few extra enemies for him to take care of. We'll see that teleporting remote probably almost instantly on the next floor. A little bit of health up for Rumn. And moving on down to Caves 2. Where, like I said, why the heck not? Let's teleport around and see what we can't get for Rumn. This could actually save you a lot of time if it puts you near your special rooms. A little bit of range for Awaken Smoke with Mom's Heals, and he'll be on down to his Caves 2 as well. So again, now we got the expansion floor on the right side for Rumn, so tougher enemies over there. Probably more spiders more so than anything. Alright, new item room showing up for Rumm. He's got everything cleared out. He'll also grab Isaac's head as a trinket, believe it or not, that'll follow you around shooting out base damage tiers. Ugh, no thanks to that best friend bomb. So Rumm's going to teleport, believe it or not, to the other side of this floor. We'll see if this doesn't happen to lead to his boss fight. Speaking of which, Awaken moving directly into his. We'll see. I don't know if he's going to be happy enough with this build, but he at least wants a better chance at a God Room or Devil Deal. Look at this. Awaken going to use this beautifully here. Those poison bombs actually going to damage Gertie, aren't they? If he can get these lined up right. Wow, they are firing randomly here. There we go. Let's see. Yep, actually does. I'll be damned. Yep, it really does. That's beautiful, actually. So Awaken getting a lot of extra damage out of that pistol up at the top. Thank you very much. So I'll take that out momentarily here as Gertie's dead. Whoa, first things first, avoid that cheap shot. Ooh, and speaking of that Devil Deal, he did get one. So Squeezy, 2 more Soul Hearts, and a couple of fire rate increase also for Awaken. In that Devil Deal, ooh, we got Krampus, so another mini-boss fight here. guaranteed damage up, though. With the lump of coal, as your shots travel further on screen, they're going to grow in size and damage output. Sorry, I had to wait for the drunks to leave. Jesus Christ, I hate living by a bar. Anyways, so we're back and running here. Let's see, Rumn takes out Peep. He's going to get Mom's heels for a little bit of range up. This is the beautiful thing about having your windows open while you're trying to live by a bar. You're going to get a lot of noise from drunk people. And it's only 12:30. They shouldn't be leaving yet. Either way, Sacrificial Dagger now as Rumm's using that teleporting remote. There we go, right on back out of that room. So an orbital now, second one, this will not block shots for Rumn, but does a lot of damage. We saw Jim Drizzle using that earlier. And again, does a lot of damage to anything that comes in contact with. You have to get real up close and personal, though, with it. Yeah, the lightweights are leaving. The lightweights are leaving. Alright, so Mask of Infamy. Yeah, really? You're gonna claw me through the chair? So anyways, Mask of Infamy on Awakened Smoke side. Take out the heart. Cat. Do that again, I swear to God. What are you doing that for? Stop. That's really hurtful, man. Like, you're clawing the crap out of my back, man. Thank you. Love my cat, I really do. Love my cat, love my cat, love my cat. Anyways, beautiful job here by Awaken staying on the side. You have to either hit this from the side or from behind on Mask of Infamy. And again, he'll turn on a dime, so you have to be... Notice there, Awaken thought he was going to get charged at. Yep, nope, turned on a dime, walked the other way, so couldn't line up his shots again. Doing a really good job so far. Lots of extra coverage from Harlequin Baby. Going to help out drastically in that situation. There you go, nicely done. A little bit of range increase. And Awaken will be on down to depths too. So where is that boss fight going to be for Rumm? He's going to be able to teleport after this room, but I think he may continue that on over to the left side. Ah, now we get the sound of my cat destroying something in the background. Love them scratching posts. That probably wouldn't be so loud if he didn't push it all the way over by the cabinets and wasn't bashing his head into the cabinets as he was trying to pull his claws out of it. I wonder about my cat some days, I really do. And now he's just staring at me like, what, this is normal, human. There's that boss fight. This is why I was saying Rumm was probably going to continue on to the left side here. He had to be relatively close to it. So nice find. Again, saving himself a lot of rooms, not having to go to that item room. Ooh, Awaken down to just one heart on his side, though, and Rumm down to 1.5 himself. So let's see, Rumm gonna head back, grab this pill out of the center. one more bomb to get into it. Let's hope that's actually useful. Just in case he takes some damage here. Ooh, never mind. Used it a little bit early. Actually got balls of steel. Ooh, God. Probably glad he used that early. Gonna walk in for a bloat fight now. Ooh. So again, with a bloat, you almost want to stay up at the top. I wouldn't keep circling him. You're gonna get hit from that. Stay up at the top and get him to jump down to the bottom of the screen. He's in the good spot now. No, stay up at the top. He can't brimstone up. Stay at the top. I'm gonna wake him down at half heart himself. Again, never line up side by side or directly in front of... that's why. Stop lining up in front of him, guys. Make him jump down to you. It'll take a little bit of extra time, but you won't die. Ooh, speaking of that, getting cornered by those masks. God, do I hate those things. So awaken down and back to the beginning. And again, move away from the blood spawn. You're gonna die. Can't be that close to the bloat. Just make him jump down to the bottom of the screen, guys. Masks. I hate those things. Yeah, press space, find health. It's always a thing, but nope, like I said, can't walk directly side by side or directly in front of him. You want to make him jump down to the bottom where that's already in the safe spot. Stay up to the top and you cannot get hit by those brimstones, which is exactly what killed Rumn. So all the way back to start for both of them here. That fight is really not that hard, guys. Alright, so Game Kit being used up by Rumn here. I don't know why Awaken would leave behind the Unicorn Horn in this situation, but he's going to take Forgive Me Now, which means he's probably going to reset that floor again. Like I said, bloat's easy to kill. Just stay up at the top of the room until he jumps up there, move down to the bottom, wait until he jumps to you. Don't worry about doing damage to him unless you angle a shot in there, but even at that point, don't bother. Just wait till he jumps down back to the bottom, move up at the top, and kill him from there. Alright, a little bit of damage on that second item room for Rumn. You saw he already used that Game Kit to turn into Pac-Man, which allows you to eat your enemies, gives you a chance to heal you for half a red heart as well. And finding a second boss fight already. So let's see, what will Awaken do? Because he can't get a devil deal at the end of it. All about what he gets on this boss item here. Ooh, wow. Wow. That sucks. Wow, what do you do in this situation? 3 space use items. Yeah, there you go. So Awaken just going to go ahead and reset completely. Well, not completely. Use the Forgive Me Now pill. I take back what I said. So Forgive Me Now pill resets the entire floor Awakens on. He couldn't have taken the, if he wanted to use, that is, if he wanted to use Forgive Me Now pill, he couldn't have taken that, that horse. So interesting choice here, but let's see if this pays off. He's got an item room and boss fight side by side along with what he had already picked up, keep in mind. So now we got the sack of pennies. At least gets more change out of this every couple of rooms. Change? But no bomb for that, or for this fight. No bomb for the item rock or this pin fight that he could have one-hit killed it with, but much easier boss fight now. Angie, how you doing? Alright, fire rate increase for Rumn, or excuse me, for Awaken Smoke on the left side along with those 2 Solar. It's still be onto his second floor now. Ooh, Curse of Darkness, so no mini-map for him. But again, pretty small floor, not too much to worry about in that situation. Immediately finding that boss fight again on Rumm's side. Question is, where's that item room? And he's going to go find it first. Again, Child's Heart now, more chance of heart spawns for Awaken. There's also at least a rumor, I don't think it's true, but that it makes the womb tougher. I got my womb no-hit run holding on to that, so I really don't buy that. Crashers, what's up, sir? Alright, Bob's Curse. 5 more bombs for Rumn, along with poison ability on each of those. And again, I'll be heading right back on over for that boss fight. Alright, at least we got something for Rumn here, so Goat Hoof will up his movement speed. Waken gonna grab another item room in boss fight, 10 more bombs for him, so he's up to, well, 10 total now. I can do math good. 10 plus 0 is 10. Also, we got another champion, champion famine here on the left side, so let's get yet another, if you would. Alright, nicely placed bomb. A little bit more movement speed with the wooden spoon for Rumn. Grabbing that heal, and he'll be moving on down to his caves too. Gonna Waken with that cube of meat, gonna move down to caves 1 on his side. So full floor advantage now for Rumm. Alright, let's see, we got a store for Awaken, so Caves 1, you know it's not going to be greed, but with only 8 cents, do you even bother going in? Personally, not me, but you may find more money, so ooh. That's a little bit of the reason why that habit could be nice, but no space use item for Awaken, so just buy the Soul Heart for now and keep moving on to the right side. And still hoping to find himself some sort of space use item. We already know the D6 and the Forget Me Now were gone because he used that on the very first floor. And that well-placed Troll Bomb. There's your boss fight on Awakens again. No item room yet. And speaking of item rooms, Rumn going to pick himself up Ouija board, so Spectral Tears now will be able to fire through rocks. Let's say that he can be able to fly at some point. That could help out considerably. So he's fire rate down off of those pills, so he'll keep that Stars Guard for now. And again, that'll get him direct entry into one of his item rooms whenever he uses that. Waken gonna take out his boss fight if nothing else here in Caves 1. Let's see, will he skip over the item room? And that's gonna be all the way back on the other side of the floor. I'm gonna say, yeah, Awaken's probably skipping this room. I'm not sure, though. How's up, Panther? How you doing, sir? Yeah, you might as well pick it up, Minoko. Absolutely, there's no downside to having it, and just in case you do get a space use item later on, maybe it's worth it. So let's see, a couple pills here for Awaken, but going into a Devil Deal, you could find some really good stuff in there. A couple of Balls of Steel, so 4 Soul Hearts. Speaking of the good stuff you can find in your Devil Deals, might as well take them both, because those are both really, really nice items. One much more so than the other. The red thing following Awaken smoked is Sister Maggie. That cost him 1 heart, and as you see, it's firing out those red tears. More importantly, though, for the other red heart that Awaken Smoke spent, he found the knife. So, basically, you do 3.5 damage with your base damage tiers. The knife, as you just stab it out, doubles that at 7. When you throw the knife, like Awaken just did, 21 damage. So you're looking at 6 times the normal damage of your base tiers. It's disgusting how overpowered that is. So again, Rumn gonna move on into his boss fight here, use up his game kit. Would be grabbing heals randomly, mind you, but would be grabbing heals as he killed off enemies, or portions of it to get it down to where it's at now. Again, hoping not to get hit again, as that half an Eternal Heart's now sitting exposed. And again, if he were to get that to the next floor with him, becomes a full red heart container. But again, speaking of going into your boss fight, speaking of Devil Deals, gonna get a guaranteed Devil Deal item free of charge out of this on Awaken Smoke's side as he's fighting the Fallen. Ooh, and there's that second Eternal Heart for Rumn, so we'll just take that full health container now, thank you very much. And again, with just that 1 extra to kill off, gonna get some shot speed increases, Rumn. That Devil Deal item, not so great with the Ouija board, but hey, we'll take it anyways. Spectral Knife? It's not really a thing. Awaken also getting a loading screen error. Depths 1 for Rumn, immediate item room is the Peeper. See, that eyeball floating around the room will damage anything it comes in contact with. But any day now, we'll get through that loading screen error on Awaken Smoke's side. Come on, Flash. Come on, Flash. It's making up for the speed he has with the knife now. That's exactly what this is. Flash is a douche like this, guys. He was already in the Devil Room. He bought the knife and Sister Maggie in there. So there was nothing left for him to buy. There we go. Finally, Flash popping through. Normal depth, well, in this case, Necropolis, the expansion version of Depths 1, but normal one meaning not XL floor for Awaken Smoke. Wow, how did that mini greed head get its way in there? That was a heck of a jump. I wish I could do that in this game. Cat? No. Those are cables for the computer, and I see you lunge like that one more time, you're gonna have serious issues, bro. No. No. Because no. Alright, more balls of steel, so 2 more soul hearts for Awaken. Even at that point, A, what does Awaken need out of a Devil deal? B, what's he going to spend 1 heart on? Because there's only so many items you can get for 1 heart, and Awaken already bought 2 of them. One of which also showed up in the Ouija board for free. So there ain't really much more he could have bought even with the 1 heart. And again, with Child's Heart, that's not Judas's tongue, which gets it down to the 1 heart. So not really much Awaken could have done. He didn't need it anyway, so he wasn't going to spend that last red health he had. He was cool with what he got. Alright, 1 more knife throw to get... Wow, I'm surprised it survived that. Surprised that Shopkeep actually lived through that knife throw, but hey, miracles happen. Here you see Awaken just going to run right on in and stab everything. Actually, you could throw that and be perfectly safe in the process. Nicely done. And that Game Kid going to wind up healing Rumn, doing very nicely. There's another half heart, up to 4 now on his side. That's why Game Kid's so handy. You need red heart heals, pop that Game Kid use if you got a lot of enemies in the room. You got a pretty good chance of getting a full heal out of it. See, you might have yourself a good one. Alright, bombs are key. Bill switched out the amount of bombs and keys that Rumm's got. Ooh, that dodge. I thought Awaken was going to get hit, but again, coming across his second to last item room. Rumn finding his second to last boss fight, so still advantage Rumm's side here. Well, second to last boss fight in the depths, let me rephrase that. Second to last item room, definitely true on Awakens, but yeah, there's more boss fights and I'm an idiot. Moot point. Fourth to last boss fight for Rumn. Yeah, that's what I meant. Anyways, Loki's horns normally, and again in this case, I forgot if it still fires out the tears in the other direction sometimes. But we'll find out when Awaken actually throws his knife. But normally you get a chance to fire out tears in all 4 directions. No, you don't throw knives, even if that's the case. So it's a nice thought, but no, that don't happen. Here's where the bloat gets a little different for the way you have to approach this fight. Awaken's got pretty much no choice but to do exactly what you see here, which is either hope that he gets down to the very bottom of the screen and that blood isn't close enough because he doesn't have a lot of range on that knife. Or he has to get just in line and dodge out of the way of that brimstone. That knife plays way different than your tears do, guys. So you can still throw it on an angle, but if you wait just for that perfect timing like Awaken did, you're pretty safe here too. So that worked out well. Movement speed increased with the belt. And again, we got Rumn just about done with Gish. He'll wind up with Little Gish following around, shooting out tar tears. It'll slow down movement speed and shot speed of enemies. First things first, more health for Awaken. All those soul hearts, man. Awaken got rid of the D6 by using the Forgive Me Now pill on the first floor. Hey, can you not try to eat that, possibly, cat? Hey, remember what I just said? Because you're trying it again. How about turn the derp nozzle off? You're being stupid. No, those are cables. Jesus, cat. Hey, For real. No. No eating. I'm looking out for your safety, dude. You're trying to swallow something that I'm gonna have to unlodge from your throat in about 5 seconds. He's just staring me down right now like I can't see him. Oh, I'm gonna subtly bathe and be right by that thing I'm trying to eat. I see you. I see you. Anyways, more soul hearts for Awakened Smoke now. Again, Rumn got through that fight, so he's on his depths too as well. There you go, play with it. That's what you should do. And there's that last item room showing up for Awakened Smoke. And also checked out that Blood Challenge room, which is why he's not too upset that he's sitting at that 1 red heart at the moment. And let's have another bag following him around, so double bags. So now we got the bomb bag and the coin bag for Awakened Smoke. So every couple of rooms now he gets on top of the coins that also spawn, a bomb or two to spawn for him. Again, now it's all about finding boss fight for Awakened Smoke. Rumn still needs that last item room. Doesn't need it necessarily, but I'm sure he wants it. And again, also looking for his last boss fight here in the depths. So both looking for their mom's foot. It's all about the timing on that item, though. Will Rumn find it? And if not, will he backtrack for it? Yeah, trying to combine playing that with that toy over in the computer cables, not a good combination of things after what we just went through. Really? Spaz. For real. Love how he has the entire apartment to play with. No matter where I move the computers to, he's got to be right by the cables while he does it. Yeah, you tried to eat it and it choked you for a second, didn't it? Maybe you shouldn't do that. God, I love my cat, but damn, when I have to yell at him like this, it's just like, you can't be this stupid. You know how to do tricks. Alright, so Awaken moving on into his mom's foot fight. Very nicely done getting through those knights, by the way. You saw the, and we patented it, Logcat Wiggle. No, we didn't actually patent it, but we're going to call it the Logcat Wiggle with the knife, where you can actually get through the knight's little mask in the front. Again, doing very nicely there. That knife really overpowered. Doesn't really need that money so much. Let's see. Those no crowns. I was waiting for it. Let's see those no crowns on Awaken's side. So he's going to pass up Pageant Boy for fun. Doesn't really need the money, like I said. Holding on to 14 cents. He's got that coin bag. There's no stores from here on out. Maybe you get a judgy, but with 14 cents, he should be okay. You're right, Awaken's become Link. He's got a bomb bag, a coin bag, and a knife. Da, 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 da. Wind Waker HD, now available, yeah. Or should I say, yeah. So yeah, I'm Rumn finding that boss fight. No item room yet. We'll head back. Not quite enough money for that compass, so I'll buy everything else in the room here. That double card will give him Book of BOILeR usage, so damage multiplier. He's going to head on into his mom's foot fight. And first things first, lock chest. Jesus. More money. He actually could have gotten himself the compass if he checked that first. Ouch. So that's a little bit painful, but there's that damage multiplier for Rumn. And again, he'll be working on his mom's foot fight himself. Oh, that Globbin getting in a little too close there is the damage he needed. Oh, Globbin not getting hit. Ooh, I'm getting shot there by that fly from across the room, so he's back down to the beginning, leaving Awaken a very large lead here on the left-hand side. Alright, where is that boss fight? There we go. See, asking you shall receive. So there's Awaken's boss fight. All about taking out these really annoying enemies, though. Those guys will disappear on you in a moment's notice. There we are. And again, Spectral Knife totally not needed for that shot, but working out well nonetheless for Awaken. Even if he had just tears there, that would have been beautiful. Speaking of that, very easy boss fight and Blast Assist. Just have to worry about it not shooting those quad shots at you at a bad time, like it just tried to twice. And again, as soon as you get them out of that actual gel coating, they aren't going to be able to shoot at you anymore. And box items going to be one of everything, including in this case a soul heart, so a little bit more health for Awaken. Balls of Steel gives him 2 more soul hearts. Let's see, Polaroid actually kind of not as effective as it could be, but Missing Page, not that effective either. Very low chance of that proccing. So Awaken will leave that behind, keep himself that Polaroid in case he gets down somehow to half a red heart. Not exactly sure how that'd be the case, being that he has not found a way to do so. Yeah, everything else would hit him, so yeah, he couldn't do it, honestly. Unless we get Guppy's Paw somewhere. You never know. Again, no space use item this entire time. Popped out his Forgive Me Now pill on the first floor and got rid of his D6 as well, and hasn't had a space use item since on Awaken's side. Alright, a couple extra bombs for the use of 2 keys. Well worth it in this situation. And yet another dead end here, so Awaken will have to dig back through another side again, just looking for Mom's heart at this point. And again, needs this win, would push him to 8-7 on the year and keep his playoff hopes alive. Chemical Peel yet again for Rumn. Half of your tears get some damage up. You see that Lover's Card would spawn those 2 red hearts, one of them full healed Rumn. Notice half of his tears are red, half are white, so the red tears do more damage at this point for Rumn. Those are coming out of technically the left side of his body. Oh, what's up, Turbo? Let's see, still not much Rumn can do. We'll wind up buying a key back that I wound up spending to get in here. Nothing else special in there. See, a couple extra free bombs. Thank you very much on Awaken's side. Gotta love when that happens. Again, maybe we got that boss fight on the right side here. See where this map winds up leading us to. Yeah, can you blame him? He's got a knife. You get the knife, that's pretty much a game changer right there. At that point, you really just want some health up coming from your bosses. Ooh, speaking of bosses, how about mini bosses here? Super Wrath. Actually, you can bomb out of this room, and Awaken's going to do that. He was hoping for a freebie from one of the 2 Wraths, but not going to happen. Hoping to find his boss fight on the other side of this so he doesn't have to go back through that room. Plenty of bombs, though. He's sitting at 39. Thank you, Bomb Bag. Alright, and there's that Mom's heart fight, so down to just the 3.5 hearts at the moment, though, for Awaken. Just has to worry about taking out these last little bits of Blast Assist. And again, no, you cannot bomb into or out of your boss fight, so nothing else you can do except for kill these. Perfect timing on that. No more shots going to come out of these. Awaken pretty safe. One more key, unnecessary, but we're going to use up some of those bombs. Again, really good move here. Every single red rock has a chance to be an item rock here in the womb. Nothing doing for Awaken smoking. You get 1 per room, but again, might as well try it, right? So Awaken going to look for a 2-1 win. His 8th victory of the season if he can get this. And again, that keeps him alive in the playoff race in the AFC, so this is huge for him right now. Again, now just that 1.5 heart. Again, if you get hit, you can't lose part of a red heart and a blue heart at the same time. So one hit would give half a heart of damage to awaken. So he's still a little bit on the safe side, but not by much. So we'll do that double bombing technique, get rid of those eyeballs. Ooh, just missing on that placement there, but gets rid of 2 of those knights. And just about to the halfway mark, but a sketchy health build at the moment. There, you see that perfect rotation there on the double bombs. Mom's Heart will stay out the rest of the time now for Awaken Smoke. He's not going to worry about those flies on the other side. Mom's Heart may take care of those for him, but he would love if they stayed out the rest of the time for no more spawns. Nope, there's one more shot, but it doesn't matter. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That one last knife throw was all